whether mice and men have second tries. Maybe we've been living with our eyes half open. Maybe we're bent and broken.
Foundation, a special bond of creation. Ha! For all the single moms out there going through frustration, Clean Bandit, China Ball, and Marie thing make them air.
She works the nights by the water. She's gone astray, so far away from her father's daughter. She just wants her life for a baby. All on her own, no one will come. She's got to save him.
Daily struggle.
She tells him, ooh, love, no one's ever gonna hurt you, love. I'm gonna give you all of my love. Nobody matters like you.
Stay up there.
She tells him your life ain't gonna be nothing like my life. You're gonna grow and have a good life. I'm gonna do what I got to
Stay up there. Stay up
so
there.
rock-a-bye, baby, rock-a-bye. I'm gonna rock you, rock-a-bye, baby, don't you cry. Somebody's got you, rock-a-bye, baby, rock-a-bye. I'm gonna rock you, rock-a-bye, baby, don't you cry. Rock-a-bye, no.
Rock-a-bye, rock-a-rock-a, rock-a-bye. Rock-a-bye, rock-a-rock-a, rock-a-bye. Single mom, what you doing out there? Facing the hard life without no fear. Just see and know that you really care. Cause any obstacle come, you well prepare. And no, mama, you never shed tear. Cause you have to set things year after year. And you give the youth love beyond compare. You find the school fee and the bus fare. Already pops disappear. In a wrong bar, can't find him nowhere. Steadily your workflow, everything you know, so you're not stop. No time for your dare.
Now she got a 6-year-old, trying to keep him warm, trying to keep out the cold. When he looks in her eyes, he don't know he is safe when she says, ooh, love, no one's ever gonna hurt you, love. I'm gonna give you all of my love. Nobody matters like you. So rock-a-bye, baby, rock-a-bye. I'm gonna rock you, rock-a-bye, baby, don't you cry. Somebody's got you, rock-a-bye, baby, rock-a-bye. I'm gonna rock you, rock-a-bye. she got a 6-year-old, trying to keep him warm, trying to keep out the cold. When he looks in her eyes, he don't know he is safe when she says, she tells him, ooh, love, no one's ever gonna hurt you, love. I'm gonna give you all of my love. Nobody matters like you.
Stay up there,
She
stay
tells
up there.
him your life ain't gonna be nothing like my life. You're gonna grow and have a good life. I'm gonna do what I got to do. Yeah. So rock-a-bye, baby, rock-a-bye.
Rock-a-bye, rock-a-rock-a, rock-a-bye.
You rock-a-bye, baby, don't you cry.
Rock-a-bye, rock-a-rock-a, rock-a-bye.
You rock-a-bye, baby, rock-a-bye.
Rock-a-bye, rock-a-rock-a, rock-a-bye.
You rock-a-bye, baby, don't you cry.
With a bang, bang, bang. Alright then. Rock-a-bye, don't bother cry. Lift up your head, lift it up to the sky, yo. Rock-a-bye, don't bother cry. Angels around you, just draw your eye car. Rock-a-bye, don't bother cry. Lift up your head, lift it up to the sky, yo. Rock-a-bye, don't bother cry. Angels around you, just draw your eye.
Wait till I get my money right.
I had a dream I could buy my way to heaven. When I awoke, I spent that on a necklace. I told God I'll be back in a second. Man, it's so hard not to act reckless. To whom much is given, much is tested. Get arrested, guess until he get the message. I feel the pressure under more scrutiny. And what I do, act more stupidly. Bought more jewelry, more Louis V. My mama couldn't get through to me. The drama, people suing me. I'm on TV talking like it's just you and me. I'm just saying how I feel, man. I ain't one of the Cosbys, I ain't go to Hill, man. I guess the money should've changed them. I guess I should've forgot where I came from.
Wait till I get my money right. Then you can't tell me nothing, right?
Excuse me, was you saying something? You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Let up the suicide doors. This is my life, homie, you decide yours. I know that Jesus died for us, but I couldn't tell you who the side was. So I parallel double park that motherfucker sideways. Old folks talking about back in my day, but homie, this is my day. Class started 2 hours ago. Oh, am I late? No, I already graduated. And you could live through anything if magic made it. They say I talk with so much emphasis. Ooh, they so sensitive. Don't ever fix your lips like collagen to say something where you gon' end up apologizing. Let me know if it's a problem then. Alright, man, holla then.
Wait till I get my money right. Then you can't tell me nothing, right?
Excuse me, was you saying something? You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Let the champagne splash, let that man get cash, let that man get past. He don't even stop to get gas. If he could move through the rumors, he could drive off of fumes, cuz how he move in a room full of no's, how he stay faithful in a room full of hoes. Must be the pharaohs, he in tune with his soul. So when he buried in a tomb full of gold, treasure, what's your pleasure? Life is depending how you dress her. So if the devil wear Prada, Adam, Eve wear nada, I'm in between but way more fresher, but way less effort. Cause when you try hard, that's when you die hard. Your homies looking like, why God? When they reminisce over you, my God.
Wait till I get my money right. Then you can't tell me nothing, right?
Excuse me, was you saying something? You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing.
Wait till I get my money
do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, hey. And when you're done, I'm back to do be that again. They say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, 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 oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, hey. And when you're done, I make you do it all again. Oh, oh, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, hey. And when you're done, I'll make you do it all again. They say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, 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 oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, hey. And when you're done, I'll make you do it all again, all again.
Slide on the pimp gang with my pinky ring. Lot of gang, lot of bitches in the icy chain. While you claim that you rich, that's a false claim. I be straight to the whip, no baggage claim. Whole lot of styles, can't even pronounce the name. You ain't got no style, see you on my Instagram. I be rocking it like it's fresh out the pen. Only when I'm taking pics, I'm the middleman. Walk talking like a boss, I just lift a hand. 3 million cash, call me Rain Man. Money like a shower, that's my rain dance. And we all in black, like it's gangland. Say the wrong words, you be hangman. Why me stick to your bitch like a spray tan? Mister, what kind of car you in? In the city, love my name, nigga, I ain't gotta say it. Taste, taste. She can get a taste. Taste, taste. She can get a taste. Taste, taste. Fuck what a nigga say. It's all the same like Mary Kate. Taste, taste. She can get a taste. Taste, taste. Let you get a taste. Taste, taste.
Anymore. Every time I do, he gets last place. But you know what? He's still in the race. I got to give him some credit on that. You got Faust out in front right there in that 34, dropping out of turn 3, about to go into turn 4, followed up by Brian Deegan in that number 38 car. You got Connor Daly in the number 20, followed up by Brent from PFI Speed. And Kyle from Boosted Boys in that throwback Jeff Gordon car, your top 5 right here at the Freedom Factory, Freedom 500.
Yep, we got Brad DeBerti doing pretty good. This is a pretty good battle back there. And then we got Cletus. What happened? He's dropping down again.
Yeah, Cletus out there. It looks like, oh, we got a caution.
Flat right front. Oh, 1776.
That's Derek from Vice Grip Garage. Boy, he can't catch a break out here at the Freedom Factory. Every time he races, somehow something happens to that poor guy's car. But let's see if he can get a tire on real quick and get back out here and get to racing. Give a shout out to our sponsors here at the Freedom Factory. We got Motion Raceworks in the house, Texas Speed and Performance, Nitto Tire. Big shout out to Nitto Tire. That's what all these Crown Vics are wrapped in. Heat Wave sunglasses. I got a pair of those over here. Then we got the old Steps Towing. We've already had to use them tonight.
Well, my tires are dialed.
Oh, send it down there to Garrett. Let's hear what Garrett has to say.
And 30 laps to go, so I just don't know. I just don't know if I'm gonna be able to catch Tanner Faust. The guy is on a rip, dude. Tanner is dominating, but I have fresh tires and nitrous. I know his front right tire has to be wore out. There's no way. I mean, he's been going so fast.
I'm gonna get the 33.
So I got fresh tires. I got a full bottle of nitrous. I gotta make something happen. I'm so proud of the guys, though. What a clean race, dude. This has been so fun. There's no lapped cars. Like, that's so exciting to me. No lapped cars. What are the odds of that? Pretty crazy, guys. Really excited about this.
He said there's no lap cars. I have him as 4 laps down, so maybe that's not right. He said the tires are absolutely worn off all of these cars. The front rights are absolutely going away. So when we saw a little bit earlier that Nick Seuss was running that high line, I guess he probably just wore off that front right tire. So Cletus coming in with a flat tire, got all new tires going back out there. I have him 4 laps down, but this could be incorrect. So, I mean, if he's on the lead lap and everyone is on the lead lap, and he has new tires, that's a bold strategy.
I know.
I mean, honestly, you got Faust out there putting on a clinic, but Brian Deegan, like Cletus said, how much nitrous do these guys have left? That it makes a big difference. You don't think it makes that much of a difference, but if you have no nitrous left and that front right tire is wore out, it's a huge difference.
Yeah, it's it's life and death out there. I mean, if you come off the corner and you can't get the car to turn in, you have to back up your entry in the corner. Well, if you back up your entry and someone drives it in there, they're going to pass you. But if you don't back up the entry and you don't have nitrous, you can't get off the exit. So, I mean, I think there's got to be some guys that have been saving their nitrous. There's got to be some guys that actually went in and, had a tire go down, didn't lose those laps, that are actually going to be on a much better tire program. You see Tanner Faust, who had, been running that inside line. I think he's been actually able to save his tires on the restarts, whereas you have Connor Daly, who had been making that top line work pretty good, and then you see him falling off now more than some of the other cars are. So I really feel like that could be a Connor Daly just using that outside line, wearing out those tires more than Tanner Faust, who was on the inside. So this is going to be pretty interesting. Deegan now on the outside seems to have figured out whatever was keeping him from getting up in the front the first couple laps, but he's also running the outside, wearing those tires off. So it's going to be interesting to see who's got the tires at the end of this run.
Yeah, I think it's going to come down to lap traffic, tires, and who's got nitrous. But I'm still thinking that Connor Daly's got a chance here.
I really think Connor Daly has a good chance. I mean, he's a phenomenal driver. He might have noticed that the tires were kind of wearing out, that he was losing a little bit of time, and backed it down a little bit. You can be second row, third row here, and still have a shot at the end if you have tires. But you can run up front the whole time. You can lead every single lap. But if you're out of NOS and you have no tires, you're not going to win the event. So it is really difficult to tell who is sandbagging and who is driving absolutely flat out. You see the 801 drop back a little bit further there after that near collision in the first turn on the restart that they had. Brian Deegan, just no one's been able to match Tanner on his restarts. If Deegan can figure that out, he's been the closest. This could be a whole different set of racing.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, Deegan's been out there driving the wheels off that car. He's got a good line, and this restart's going to be a good tell here. But, you picked Tanner earlier, or actually Connor. I picked him as well, but then I went with JH. Obviously, JH is not anywhere close to finishing in the top. Love the guy to death, but these are going to be the guys right here. And you got Kyle from Boosted Boys right there. Looks like Brent from PFI Speed. He's right back out there in the 4th position, followed up by DeBerti. You got Whistling Diesel out there. Whistling Diesel's had a good race. So if he can win somehow and light that Lamborghini on fire right here in this burnout pit, I mean, I feel like there's some people here that would love to see that. I mean, I don't know, maybe not, but at the same time, that'd be great.
No, Whistling Diesel's in a great position. He hasn't been pushing too hard on that car. And if Cletus is it's Cletus' race. He says no one's not on the lead lap. If that is the case, then there are some drivers in the back of the field that do have, I mean, J.H. Diesel, your pick. He's got 2 new tires. He had 2 flats already. I don't know how he's getting the flats, but here we go
on the restart.
And look at Deegan.
Right behind him, boy, right there. Tanner Faust holding him off, coming out of turn 2. Brian Deegan in the 38 on that nitrous. Can he make a pass going into turn 3? Look at that. Brent, PFI speed, that number 33. Going right around. Connor Daly. Tanner Faust, still your leader going into turn 1. Followed up by Brian Deegan.
Kyle from Boosted Boys also coming up on Daly. Daly going backwards. Is this a strategy? No, Daly is using the boost. Oh, we got Tanner Faust pushing sideways. Deegan pushing sideways. They are only on lap 69, and it looks like they are on lap 99 because they are absolutely pinned.
Look at that. Brian Deegan on the nitrous coming out of turn 2. He's trying to drop it down on that bumper. On Tanner Faust coming out of turn 4. Faust holds him off, coming across the finish right there, going into turn 1.
They're both using the boost.
Both heavy on that nitrous oxide right there. Followed up, Brent from PFI Speed, that number 33 car. Boy, we got a caution.
Caution out. Oh, it's Cletus.
27 coming your way.
We'll send it down there to that in-car picture, that in-car video of Cletus.
He's trying to get his car refired, it sounds like.
Doesn't sound like he wants to fire back up.
Ready? Oh, but you got Cletus, turn 3 and 4.
Boy, look at that.
Oh.
There's some contact right there with number 50, Matt
Demolition Ranch got into him pretty good. It didn't look like it was hard enough to shut that car off, though. That was interesting. Man, Cletus has been having a pretty tough day out there. Everyone, give a round of applause for Cletus. Have you ever seen Ricky Bobby?
Look at him.
You know, I think Cletus still thinks he's in the hunt for this this Lamborghini, and he probably just stopped to get a full new car. He's going to come back out there on that same lap.
Boy, look like Ricky Bobby running across there. Look at him. Look at him still running. Boy, he's getting in another car. Oh, look at him checking the tires.
Cletus, I tell you what, this guy. Oh, man, jumping in the 48. He's about to come back in a periwinkle blue car, and if his rules are correct, he might, in fact, still be on the lead lap. He might have just been using this as a strategy.
Oh my God, that was hilarious. Yeah. No. You
Here we go. Well, I'm telling you, it looks like he's about to pull back out. I think that's his brother.
All
Parker
right,
Mitchell,
boys and girls,
Teeth
you
and
guys having a
Turbos.
freaking amazing time here or what? You guys look like you are on the edge of your freaking seats. We got people standing up in the back. These bleachers are packed. Are you guys having a fun time at the packed Freedom 500? What do you think of our man Tanner Faust leading a majority of this race? Is that man impressive or what? Is this some lettuce? That salad needs some dressing, my friend.
Look at Cletus coming back in, warming up the tires.
You guys having a good time down here? Can I get you get a little louder?
Boy, look at that, letting it eat out there. Cletus putting on a show.
Nothing short of the drama tonight.
Well, Cletus back out there after giving us a little show. But you got Tanner followed up by Brian Deegan. And then you got Brent from PFI Speed.
You guys having a fun time down here? Can I get a hell yeah, brother, on 3? 1, 2, 3. All right. You guys are ready. I want to see you guys pop a blood vessel in your face yelling so hard when we go under green right here. We only got about a third of this race left to go. We're doing this for you guys. You guys are the best fans in the freaking business. Let's make some noise.
Here we go on this restart right here. We got Faust out in front, fighting off Brian Deegan at number 38. Followed up by Brent from PFI Speed. Connor Daly making that pass right there, coming out of turn 2.
Daly, awesome pass out of turn 2, but it doesn't matter. We got a big pile up in turn 1, the 77 and the 22.
Well, I tell you what, Tanner Faust out here putting on an absolute clinic going into turn 1. You got Brian Deegan followed up by Connor Daly.
Look at Connor Daly on the outside.
Brent from PFI Speed. Boy, they're out there battling it out going into turn 3. Look at that. Brent from PFI Speed. Connor Daly rocking it and popping it out of turn 4. Boy, look at that. Kyle Boosted Boys, the number 24 car, coming out of nowhere, getting into it just a little bit there with old Brent from PFI Speed.
Connor Daly going backwards. It looked like he was about to go past Brian Deegan, and all of a sudden he is battling just to stay in the top 5. Number 70, Brad DeBerty going by.
Look at that. Kyle Boosted Boys out there battling it out with Brent from PFI Speed. Look at that. Getting loose out of turn 2. Kyle Boosted Boys. Boy, a little contact there with old Brent from PFI Speed. Connor Daly going to go around him. Look at that. Kyle Boosted Boys getting loose in between 3 and 4.
This is one hell of a battle, ladies and gentlemen. Connor Daly gave him the chance to get back into 4th.
Look at that. Tanner Faust out there still your leader, followed up by Brian Deegan in the 38 car. They're out there just absolutely getting it. But you got Brent from PFI Speed, Connor Daly in that number 20. Look at that. DeBerty in that number 70. Coming in hot in your top 5 right there. Look at that. Kyle Boosted Boys battling it out with DeBerty.
Kyle and DeBerty absolutely drifting around this entire track. If there's anyone trying to save tires, hey, those two are not. Here we go, coming in even hotter, pushing wide, rubbing his racing. Harry would be proud of these guys.
Boy, look at that. Brian Deegan, he's trying to close the gap right there. Tanner keeps pushing him out. Oh, wow. Brent, PFI Speed. We got a caution in between 3 and 4. Brent, PFI Speed into the wall.
Look at that, Connor Daly up to 3rd place. He dropped all the way back to 6th. Got it going again, and I tell you what, the man on a mission is Brian Deegan. I didn't think he had the vehicle that was going to be able to challenge in the beginning, but that was wild.
Boy, it's like you said, Brian Deegan, he's out there, he's pushing it. You got Connor Daly right there behind him, and Kyle from the Boosted Boys and that throwback car in that number 24. Kyle from the Boosted Boys out there mixing it up with IndyCar driver boy Connor Daly. DeBerty, you can't count him out. He's right there, got them big old bull horns on that car, sending it. But Faust is just putting on a clinic, 100%. Boys are pushing off the car right there. Well, one of the cars. Big shout out to Steps Towing and Heavy Transport out there, pushing the car off the track for us here at the Freedom Factory.
All right, lap 73. Tanner Faust has been absolutely untouchable so far, but Brian Deegan, a man on a mission. 2nd place, looking better every time he goes out. Brent from PFI Speed in the 3rd. Boys, I tell you, Kyle and Whistling Diesel, well, actually, Kyle and Brad DeBerty were going at it. Whistling Diesel, he's back in the mix. Who wants to see Whistling Diesel get up there? Jamie from BFI Speed in 8th. Nick Seuss he was so strong at the beginning. I wonder if he was using all of his boost up there, or if he's saving it now and to still have a good run for the end of this. J.H. Diesel in the number 88 up to 10th place. Dave Sparks down to 11th. L.S. George in 12th. Derek Vice Grip's Garage is in 13th. He is the first driver that is actually one lap down.
Well, look at that. You got Tanner Faust out there in that number 34. And you got Brian Deegan. Boy, look at that. Connor Daly's about to try to slingshot that right there. And Kyle from Boosted Boys. I'm telling you what, Kyle's kind of come out of nowhere in that 24 car. But then you got DeBerti in that 70. Now, I can tell you that boy can drive. So we're going to see what happens.
Look at the outside of the 24. Every other car looks fairly good. The outside of the 24, there's no paint left. He has just been slamming into everything. He has been sliding. He has been where the crowd has been watching for this entire race.
This restart right here is going to be a good one. We'll see how many more cautions we have. And it would be interesting to see how much nitrous is left.
Yeah, I tell you, these guys have been using a lot of it. You see that light flickering. I mean, they had one heck of a battle, and this has been the first time that we really saw Tanner Faust get pressured. He's been using the boost quite a bit. And seeing that light going, and you know, sometimes the light can be going, but there's no more boost coming out. So I'm curious to see who's actually out of boost, who has some left, and maybe who hasn't used any. But definitely 1776, 24, the 01. The 11, the 50, these cars look like they've been in a war out there. And then you got, you know, Tanner Faust out in front, and his car is absolutely perfect.
It's spotless. There is not one blemish on that car.
Even Brian Deegan, who had to work his way really up from mid-pack. I mean, he started 6th, dropped all the way back to 10th at one point, did not look like he was going to be in the hunt for this at all, and has turned it around, has figured out how to make his car work. And his restarts are really good. No one's restarts are even on the same level right now as Tanner Faust. So that car might have a really strong transmission, but that could change in a heartbeat.
Yeah, we'll see. Look at that. Looks like they got DeBerti coming up in there, huh?
Yeah, so that was a shame. Tanner Faust, or sorry, Connor Daly actually moved into 3rd place there by a pretty good margin, but they put him back because right when the caution had come out. So that is going to put him, well, actually that puts him on the inside now, so they did change that. Or they might not have put Connor Daly on the inside, but he took the inside anyway, and no one's fighting him, it doesn't seem like.
Look at that, as that beautiful Lamborghini pulls off the pace car here at the Freedom 500. Looks like we're about to get this restart going.
Probably the only time Harry Hogg wouldn't say hit the pace car. Oh boy. We got the crowd cheering. Oh, look, 1776 drops straight down to the inside, 4 wide.
Tanner Faust still out in the lead. Brian Deegan right behind him, though, in that 38 car. Look at DeBerti right there. Connor Daly fighting off DeBerti going out of turn 2.
Connor Daly coming out strong with 1776. No way. A penalty is not going to be held for Derek from Vice Grip Garage. He just went around everybody in that first turn and pinned it.
Yeah, it looks like you got Kyle back there about to pass him going out of turn 2. He's doing all he can. Vice Grip Garage heavy on that nitrous there.
DeBerti doing a great job pushing the Power Plus number 20 and Connor Daly literally all the way around this course. It might actually be helping him though. He's got the bull literally by the horns there. And again, you have the 34 of Tanner Faust out in front, just flawless. Could not be better.
You got a big battle right there going on with Nick Seuss in that number 11 and the 24 of Kyle from Boosted Boys. You got Whistling Diesel right there, right on his tail going into turn 1. Looks like he's trying to drop it down low. Got a nice battle going on there between those guys. But boy, Tanner Faust out there just putting on an absolute clinic.
Whoa!
There we go. Dave Sparks into the wall.
Yellow is out. Yellow is out. Man, Whistling Diesel was in a battle. Dave Sparks was in a battle. Jamie from PFI Speed. That whole middle section is just absolutely, everyone is giving it everything they can. You got, 30 plus laps to go. About 30 laps to go. And they're getting about one lap at a time without the cautions coming out. Oh, man. Leaderboard is up. Tanner Faust, Brian Deegan, Connor Daly, Brad DeBerti.
Right there in that 1776 car, followed up by Nick Seuss. Then you got Kyle, Boosted Boys, Whistling Diesel, Jamie, PFI Speed. Look at this replay
right here. We got Dave Sparks, nice drift all the way around, and then just hooked straight right to him.
Boy, look at that, heavy into the wall. No pun intended.
Good hunts. All right, so, what do you think? We got Tanner Faust out front, but we got Brian Deegan. We know Brian Deegan is crafty. Can he get back up on a restart? Is he going to show his cards right now? What can he do to challenge Tanner Faust? We know he's got the speed. He's figured it out. But we've also seen cars like the 11 of Nick Seuss, who had the speed early and lost it. You had Connor Daly, who looked like he was going to be just kind of cruising in second, and now he's back to third, but it's a struggle. He keeps dropping back every restart. It seems like Connor Daly's back to fifth, back to sixth, and then has to work his way back into the top three.
I wonder if he's having an issue like you did with his transmission.
Oh, it's very possible. That was really frustrating for me last year. Like I said, I had a phenomenal car once it got going, but it didn't have first gear. So these guys starting first, they go to second. It's automatic transmission, but you still need to have that first gear pull, and my first gear wouldn't work. It would not shift into second. So I had to start in second, which dropped me multiple positions at the beginning. So a lot of these guys are going to have some of those issues, and some of the issues are going to get worse and worse as it goes on. Tanner's car seems to be shifting first to second. Absolutely awesome. He's been getting off that line so well on those green flag restarts.
I mean, I feel like Deegan's been giving it what he's got. I don't know. I'm not counting him out by no means. But every restart, boy, he's giving it pretty hard. But how much nitrous does he have? What's that front right tire looking like?
Okay, so watch Derek from Vice Grip Garage. He made up probably 4 spots in the last restart, and he did not get penalized. So I don't know if they had mentioned something to him in his ear or they didn't, but if they didn't, that's definitely okay for me if I'm a driver to do that again. I would expect to see him moving all the way probably into second or third, battling for Deegan if he can get a start like he did on the last jump. And then the 11, I mean, Nick Seuss, can he find that speed again?
Yeah, can Nick Seuss make another run here? I don't know if something's hurt on the car or what, but Whistling Diesel right there. Well, I'm telling you, you got DeBerti right there as well, right next to old Daly. Can Connor Daly get a good restart? Really, like you said, he keeps dropping back 4th or 5th, 6th, and have to work his way back. If he can get a good jump right here, he might be able to take this race.
No, I think this is going to be good. So here we go. Look at Deegan starting out. He's got a little bit more speed on the outside. He jumped him on the outside, but there's just nothing matching. Oh, and he's in the wall.
Getting loose right there.
Done.
Hard into the wall.
Done.
Oh, Tanner Faust hard into the wall. Turn 1 and turn 2. Brian Deegan right there. Oh, wow, dropping into turn 3. We got a caution.
I don't know what just happened. Yeah.
My Lord, there was a lot of contact right there.
Oh boy, what are the stewards gonna say? What just? All right, so we just heard Deegan took Tanner out. That just came over from the judges, from the stewards, I guess. Let's watch this restart again. I mean, Tanner was coming to the right, but then Deegan definitely could have not spun Tanner in that case, but that's a case of Deegan, oh, were they booing?
Yeah, there's not super thrilled about that, but.
All right.
Well, I guess he showed his card.
Yeah, so Deegan going to the back of the field. Tanner going back to the front. I wonder if Tanner's car's hurt. And is Deegan going in? No, Deegan stays out. So Deegan just goes to the back of the field here.
Well, look at that. They're showing that replay again.
Oh, that's a pretty big hit. Tanner Faust's car is not. I mean, look, everyone else's car is falling apart. So there's that.
I mean, look at Brent from PFI Speed, that number 33. He is just lighting those tires up. Here's that replay again. Deegan gets into the bumper a little bit right there.
I'm not against that, but this part right here, he could have got on the brakes a little bit harder.
He's hitting it, but at the same time, I don't know how hard he hit the brakes. It's a tough break
he
for
could have
Faust.
avoided, I think is what they're saying. Yeah, Tanner, I thought he must have thought he was clear, and then Brian did a good job on that restart of being close. Yeah, Brian definitely could have given him more room, but if I was Brian, I'd do the same thing. Like, you're not beating Tanner. You're not beating him off the start. You're not faster. You got to do something. There's a Lamborghini on the line.
He got a little bit of a hiccup there. Deegan was just trying to make it happen. Like you said, he probably could have avoided it, but at the same time, that was his time to make it happen. Tough break for Deegan there. But like you said, what's Faust's car looking like right now? Is it tore up?
Does Deegan's car say, "I will crash you"? Dilligaff doesn't look like I. Yep.
Well, you got your boy Connor Daly out there. This might be his time to shine. Might be able to get a hot jump on this restart. Looks like he's next to the birdie.
That's what it comes down to, is how bad did that mess up Tanner's car? And here we go. We got the Stewarts coming out. They're pushing everyone around, trying to get everyone in the right spots here. Looks like it's going to be the number 1 and number 2 qualifiers. But look at the damage to the front of Tanner Faust's car. Hopefully that's not the radiator. That was, I mean, look at all these cars. A 1776, this car looks like it's just been a demolition derby.
Yeah, they're lining these cars all back up here, getting everybody in order. But like you said, how damaged is that car?
Yeah,
we're going to find out real quick.
We're about to find out. Probably the best looking car all of a sudden became Connor Daly. Like, he was an innocent bystander to that, and he came out looking pretty.
Good thing his car looks good.
And all the yellow cars still up front.
Look at that, all 3 yellows up there. But you got the birdie right there. You got Vice Grip Garage right there behind him. There's Nick Seuss. Seuss somehow is able to continue to stay in the race and be towards the top. You got Kyle Boosted Boys, Whistling Diesel right there.
Yeah, Matt from Demolition Ranch, he's been demolishing pretty much everything, but the car is still driving, so it's always a positive. All right, here we go. Looks like they got everyone kind of sorted into the order that they want. Deegan all the way back in dead last.
Not anymore.
I don't know. I wouldn't count Deegan out of this. Like, he's not that far back. He didn't lose a lap. He just lost track position.
Well, I can tell you what, if anybody can do it, Brian Deegan, if he gets back to the front.
All right, so we are on lap, it looks like 72. Is that correct?
Lap 72?
Sorry, lap 78. I apologize on that. Here we go. We're not getting anything on our screens. We're kind of guessing up here, so sorry. But lap 78 is official. We got the 2 yellow cars back out in front. Brian Deegan, his car's still in good shape. Can he make it in 20 laps from last all the way up to first and potentially win this car? Here we go, going down the start. Tanner Faust looks like his car is still in one good position.
Connor Daly coming out turn 2, trying to make a move. Look at that. You got DeBerti right there. And then number 70. Look at that. Nick Seuss slinging down out of turn 3, going into turn 4. Working hard against DeBerti.
Seuss seems to be able to make that inside line work pretty good. He's got a little bit of a push coming out of the corner. So if he can stay on the bottom, Nick Seuss can make that car work.
Boy, look at DeBerti pushing that car hard right on the bumper of Connor Daly going out of turn 4 right there.
Man, everyone's just pushing straight up the track. The tires are wearing out. Front rights are about gone. And I'm really seeing a little bit more kind of push out of the corner, a little bit more exaggerated than I've seen it from the 34 of Tanner Faust. So something might have got knocked just a little bit out of alignment, but it doesn't seem like anyone else is able to capitalize on it.
Well, to your point, you've got DeBerti back there trying to fend off Nick Seuss in that number 11 car.
Oh, we got 4 wide here. Brian Deegan trying to get through. Oh!
Wow, look at that. Brian Deegan hot on that bumper of Dave Sparks. Sparks is smoking.
Deegan's got no mirrors. That's really hard when you don't know what people are behind you, but Deegan's not worried about who's behind him. He's just going forward at this point.
Boy, look at that. Dave Sparks getting loose. Brian Deegan's trying to make it up. Look at them hard into each other right there. Brian Deegan in the grass. Look at that. Dave Sparks into the wall again.
Sparks in the wall. Unfortunately, Sparks was just getting mad at Deegan, but Deegan's trying to get back up. Deegan's like, I can still win this race. So Sparks definitely hurting Deegan's chances to get up there with a clean car.
Well, we got a battle going on right here with Whistling Diesel.
Oh, looks like Nick Seuss in the wall as well.
Oh,
he had such a good run. He's pulling off. That is very devastating for Nick Seuss.
Well, we got a battle right here at the top 3. Faust is holding off Daly. Then you got DeBerti coming out of turn 3.
Man, the crowd is on their feet. There are battles all over this track, but 1, 2, and 3. I think Connor Daly's got a real shot at this. Yeah. Look at Tanner right there. Just can't quite get that car to get off the corner at the same intensity that he was before the impact to the wall after hitting Brian Deegan or getting hit by Brian Deegan.
Boy, Faust hard on that nitrous right there.
Then Brad DeBerti, man, looking really, really good.
Boy, look at that. Dave Sparks got a lot of rotation going on in that tire back there. My lands.
All right, well, here the battle for the lead. 1, 2, and 3, and the caution is out again. Dave Sparks causing the caution.
Well, these cautions are...
Yeah, but he got so into Brian Deegan on that. I don't know if he just didn't see him there or if he just got mad that Deegan was kind of bumping him. But, man, that really did not help Deegan's car. He's got no mirrors on the car. He's just got to be pushing forward. But I still don't think Brian's out of this mix. He's got, you know, you've got, what, 15 laps to go, lap 85. Yeah. Another caution or two, Deegan's right up in the mix.
I mean, it's pretty incredible that Tanner Faust has been able to lead this whole race. How many cautions have we had? The restarts, it just doesn't seem like anybody can get the jump on the restart. You need him to have a hiccup to pass him. You got Cletus out there on the track doing some cleanup.
He's picking stuff up. Man, that guy, he's working 15 jobs. He's overseeing this whole race, pointing at people that are taking other people out. Oh, man. All right, so here we go. Tanner Faust leading, Connor Daly second, Brad DeBerti. Those three have been 1, 2, 3. Whistling Diesel up to 4th. And I tell you what, he has been just biding his time, and now it is crunch time. 15 laps to go. Lap 85, Whistling Diesel on the second row with the chance to go for the win, basically. Derek, Vice Grips Garage, 1776, he has been really doing the restarts well. No one has been able to mess with Tanner Faust on the restarts. Watch Tanner go all the way to the top of the track and then dive bombs the car down to give himself a little bit of speed. Just been timing it absolutely perfect. Jamie from PFI Speed in 8th. JH Diesel, actually in 7th, sorry about that. And then LS George in 10th. Brian Deegan right there, top 10, looking pretty good.
Well, it's kind of been all over the place, but honestly, these top 3 drivers have been there all night. DeBerti, he's sending it hard. And I think Connor Daly's, it's Tanner Faust. It's his race to lose.
Yeah, definitely. Nick Seuss, I really thought he was up there the whole time. So, looking this, I think Tanner's going to be the guy to beat, but Connor's looking good, and Tanner's car is definitely pushing a little bit. But let's hear it from Summit.
Sounds good. Send it to Summit. All right, big shout out to Summit Racing Equipment, our title sponsor for the Freedom 500. But who's going to take home this Lamborghini tonight?
Man,
They've got to drive it all the way home.
It's going to be a little tougher for Tanner. Tanner has to go all the way to California. Indianapolis isn't a short drive from here either, though. But I tell you what, I would be happy to drive that Lamborghini home. It said they give an option. You can take the money, but there's no way any of these guys are going to take the money when you get a chance for a trophy like a Lamborghini.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
There's so much debris all the way over this track. It is kind of turning into the demolition derby of the typical what you'd expect from the Freedom 500, but they did a really great job. The first 50 laps, only 2 cautions. Everyone kind of minding their time, trying to make sure they were still in this thing at the end. I think Deegan still has a shot at this, though. Look at Brian. He's up to 9th place. He's going to need probably 2 more cautions in this next 15 laps for the final. The crowd's starting to wave. I've never seen so many people so excited from everywhere all over the U.S. coming down, watching this, just being excited the whole event.
100%, man. It's been a great race. Been great to announce with the man, the myth, the legend, Travis Pastrana, with the scrub, Nick Savage. But, we're making it happen up here. I mean, look at this right here. If this is how it's looking, you're going to have DeBerti going up against Whistling Diesel. If Whistling Diesel can get a good jump on this start here, not a jump, but a good restart, and somehow bring it around Tanner, we're going to see a Lamborghini on fire.
Yeah, no, I mean, Whistling Diesel would do it. He has been stronger and stronger and stronger. I mean, he started out, what did he qualify? Last? I think he started out back on purpose and was just barely in the top lap, barely not getting lapped. And here he is with a chance to win the Lamborghini. Look, I mean, they've got laps to go. He's already pushing. He's pushing Connor right now. He's like, come on, man. Show him a fender. Let's do this.
Well, I hope he gives him a good bump draft right there, because Connor he's a competitor. But Tanner is out there just putting on an absolute clinic. DeBerti. And then you've got
I don't know if there's a fight or a beer chugging contest going on in the crowd, but the crowd is going nuts there. We're to our right.
All right.
All right, here we go. So, Tanner, you got to have your money on Tanner at this point. But who's the biggest threat? Say Brian Deegan?
I mean, Brian Deegan can make it happen. If they get into some lap traffic and Deegan's able to make some moves, he could be right back up there. I mean, look at him.
Yeah, he's going to need 2 cautions, I think, to get in there. They're going to go. And Deegan's got his car. It's got no mirrors. They've all got the doors open. It's hot in those vehicles.
Oh, it is. I can tell you from the first Freedom 500, that was the biggest thing that everybody talked about, was how hot the cars were. The first ever race here at the Freedom Factory, no one had any idea of how hot the cars got. And after that race, boy, everybody was like, man, I didn't know if I could make it. It was so hot in there.
Yeah, well, it's not too warm of a day here, but, what do we got? We got a pile up. They're brake checking Brian Deegan over there on the start.
He is getting fired up.
Deegan, who's in the 88?
That's J.H. Diesel.
J.H. Diesel just brake checked Brian Deegan for no apparent reason. There goes Deegan on the inside, 4 wide. Oh,
Boy,
that's
look
not
at
gonna
that.
work.
We got some contact in turn 1. Look at that. Brian Deegan coming out swinging.
Deegan up to 5th.
Look at that. DeBerti, number 2 on that restart, fighting off Connor Daly.
Gets past Whistling Diesel. The crowd is on Brian's side. This crowd is rooting for Deegan, top to bottom. Oh, there goes the
Whistling Diesel trying to make a little move on Brian Deegan out of turn 2. Look at DeBerti coming in hot on turn 3. Same line as Tanner Faust out there. And I'm telling you, Connor making it happen in 3rd place.
No, DeBerti, he's putting all the pressure on Tanner. He wants that inside on the restart. The only way these guys are going to be able to beat Tanner is if they take the inside line. They cannot restart. They cannot pass him. But if they can get by him here, and look at Tanner. He's using the boost coming out of the corners.
I just wonder how much nitrous he has left. But boy, look at that. DeBerti right on his tail coming out of turn 2. Followed up by Daly.
Kyle boosted, boys, and Brian Deegan. Brian Deegan going on the inside. Look at Brian, man. He is
little
just...
contact there. Kyle keeps it going out of turn 4. Brian Deegan is not out of this, right on his tail.
Brian's got to figure out how to get around everyone in front of him without spinning them. Because you spin them, you go to the back of the field. He's already tried that once.
Look at that, battling it again. DeBerti coming down hard in that bumper right there. Tanner Faust, we got a caution. Caution flags out. Well, I'm telling you right there, that caution saved him. DeBerti was hard on that bumper of Tanner Faust.
So what did the caution come out for?
We got Derek Vice Grip Garage in the grass, turn 4. Well, I'm telling you what right there, that caution, that might have helped him. DeBerti was hot on him coming on turn 4.
All right, so honestly, that's probably where Connor wants to be. He probably wants to be sitting 3rd inside. You'd have a better start inside 2nd row than outside 1st row. You got Brad DeBerti. Been driving the wheels off of that vehicle here recently. Connor Daly, his car's still looking pretty good. Running out of laps for Brian Deegan to get up to those first 2 rows. I don't think you're going to be able to win from the 3rd row on a restart.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't put it past him.
You got Kyle from Boosted Boys right there again. And Brian Deegan started from the very back of the pack. Right back at the front.
Yeah, Whistling Diesel on the outside of Brian. Matt from Demolition Ranch is still in there. I tell you what, there's been a lot of demolition going on with that 50 car, but he's been getting it done all day. Somehow still in the hunt for this overall championship.
Lap 88 right now. 12 laps to go. What do you think? If you're in a car right now, Pastrana, and you're sitting where Connor Daly's at, or even Brian Deegan, what are you doing?
Let it taste, that's cool.
Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. Darling, you give love a bad name. Fuck you!
Holding them off, heavy on that nitrous. Coming into turn 3. Brian Deegan swoops down. Coming out of turn 3, going into turn 4.
10 laps to go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is a race. Brian Deegan, the fastest car on the track, going from dead last back up to second place where he got penalized last time. There's some bad blood up here. These two have raced each other in all forms of motorsport, and they are back at it for the Freedom 500. 9
Boy, look at
laps
that.
to go.
Contact right there. Hard into the wall. Kyle boosted, boys. Hard into the wall in turn 4. Keeps it going. Look at that. Brian Deegan still right on the trail. Tanner Faust out there in that 34 car. Heavy on the bumper coming out of turn 4. Can Brian Deegan make the pass? Look at Brian Deegan coming in there. Brian Deegan, your leader, coming out of turn 1. Fighting off Tanner going into turn 2. Brian Deegan, your leader right now. The 38 car going into turn 3.
Dead last to first at 20 laps. The crowd on their feet and cheering. What does Tanner Faust have? Can he make it back up? And we have another caution.
Kyle boosted, boys, hard into the wall. Turn
Again.
1 and turn 2.
So now here's the question. Can Brian Deegan get off the line as good, or the line, sorry, get to the green flag as good as Tanner Faust? Faust has proved that his car is exceptional.
And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Ludacris.
DJ Khaled. Hey. Yeah. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Ludacris going in on the verse, cause I never been defeated and I won't stop now. Keep your hands up, get them in the sky for the homies that ain't making it, my folks locked down. I never went nowhere, but they saying Luda's back. Blame it on that contour, the hood call it Luda-yak. And I'm on this foolish track, so I spit my foolish flow. My hands go up and down, like strippers' booties go. My verses still be serving, tight like a million virgins. Last time on a college remix, now I'm on the original version. Can't never count me out, y'all better count me in. Got 20 bank accounts, accountants count me in. Make millions every year, the South's champion. Cause all I do, all I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Swerving in my low, head on the swivel, you know serving me's a no-no. Clean as a whistle as I pull out in my Rolls Royce. Yellow bone passenger, they see it, they say, oh boy. Tell Cali, back it up, my niggas call me loco. Down for armed trafficking, don't make me pull that fofo. Ask you what you laughing at, represent that mud life. Dirty money, bitch, you better get your mud right. We come together holding hands and holler hood life. We all strapping all black, it's like Bud Light. All we do is win. You riding or what? Cause we riding tonight. Now you riding with me cause you wasn't riding.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Heat in the kitchen, pot on the stove, water getting boiled, dope being sold, Snoopy in the hookie, system overload. I've been running this rap game since I was 20 years old. I hung with the worst of them, bust till I burst them up, floss them up, toss them up, harder way, close them up. Pardon me, I'm bossing up, pressure up, bless you, bro, don't mess with us. We like the U in the 80s. Back to back, set a track, hit the lick, get it back, get the trick, jump the track. Bitch, I want my money back. Time and time again, while I'm sipping on this gin. Al Davis said it best, just win, baby, win.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
I'm feeling like a star, you can't stop my shine. I'm flying cloud nine, my head's in the sky. I'm solo, I'm riding solo, I'm riding solo.
plus Crown Vic out here. We'll see how he does. In testing, he was kind of slow, I'm not going to lie. Nicholas Seuss from the Side by Side blog YouTube channel. Nick Seuss, how do you feel today?
Dude, I feel good. Weather's looking good. I'm feeling really nice. Car, she's got some Bondo on it, but that means she's got personality. Number one reason I'm here is to win that Lamborghini and give you guys a show. Also, you're going down, brother. You're done.
No. Listen, what time is it? I didn't even want. It doesn't matter. Here's the deal. I didn't want to do it this early, do you? But you're done.
Whoa!
You're already done.
I'm done with it, dude. Here's what I'm
Where's
done with.
Sam?
You're done.
TikTok, you're done, brother. Where's the Bondo on this thing? There's no Bondo on this thing.
She's been sitting in the sun. Where'd this one come from?
That's paint. Here's a little bit of Bondo in there, you're right.
Dude, she's seen some stuff, though.
Who would even Bondo a Crown Vic? Just buy another one. A can of Bondo. We got Killer B coming through. Let's get him to whack the throttle. Hey, watch out, brother. See if we can get him to do a small burnout. Oh, my. Yep. Nah, I regret that. I regret that. Bad decision. Just blew both my eardrums. All right. Killer B is in the building. It will be ripping tonight, actually. He's going to do a little live action. So, come on. Let's go check out the Milwaukee car. Where's Parker Mitchell?
I'm riding solo, solo. From that day we arrived on the planet and blinking step into the sun. There's more to see than can ever be seen, more to do than can ever be done. There's far too much to take in here, more to find than can ever be found. By the sun rolling high through the sapphire sky, keeps great and small on the endless round. Is the circle of life, and it moves us all through despair and hope, through faith and love, till we find our place on the path unwinding in the circle of life.
I guess we'll see you out there, Kevin. Yeah, man. All right, cool. Let's walk up to the top of the track hill. We'll take a look in there and what's that? Oh, is Parker back? Oh yeah, we got to talk to him real quick. Okay, cool. Hey, Parker. All right, we got Parker Mitchell here, representing for the family. How do you feel today?
I'm feeling really good. I got Milwaukee on my side today. We're going to be running real fast. Looking for that W because that Lambo is a beautiful car. It's a nice car. We got to keep it in the family.
We really need to keep the Lambo. I mean, between James, George, you, and me, we have to pull down the win.
We got to strategize, keep the guys that we know are going to be competitive out there behind us. Any one of us.
Yeah, I mean, the Lambo on the channel would be, I think it'd be sick. We turbo that thing, big turbo out the engine cover.
Remember we talked about doing a sideways turbo out of a mid-engine car. It would just be epic.
It needs to happen.
It needs to happen. We got to keep it in the family. Got to have fun with it. It's incredible. It's going to be a big race today. We got some serious drivers. We got an F1 racer. We got Connor.
Indy.
We got an IndyCar driver. We got Connor Daly. We got Deegan. We knew it was super competitive. Kevin's a great driver. Who else we got that we're looking out for today?
Oh, man. I mean, kind of honestly, everyone's good. Like, Brad DeBerti was really good. I know that Brent and Jamie are just as fast as I am.
They have spotters, too.
Yeah, I mean, really the only guy we don't have to worry about is JH.
The circle of life, and it moves us all to despair and hope, through faith and love, till we find our place on an
not believe your eyes if 10 million fireflies lit up the world as I fell asleep. 'Cause they fill the open air and leave teardrops everywhere. You'd think me rude, but I would just stand and stare. I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, 'cause everything is never as it seems. 'Cause I get 1,000 hugs from 10,000 lightning bugs as they tried to teach me how to dance. A foxtrot above my head, a sock hop beneath my bed, a disco ball is just hanging by a thread. I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, 'cause everything is never as it seems. path turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, because my dreams are bursting at the seams.
Deal tipping on Bobos, wrapped in Bobos, tipping on Bobos, wrapped in Bobos, tipping on Bobos, wrapped in Bobos, tipping Bobos, and I'm packing Bobos. Still tipping on Bobos, wrapped in Bobos, tipping on Bobos, wrapped in Bobos, tipping on Bobos, wrapped in Bobos, tipping Bobos, and I'm packing Bobos.
Now look who creepin', look who crawlin', still ballin' in the mix. It's that 6'6" long dick slim nigga sticking your chick. Pulling tricks, looking slick at all times when I'm flipping. Bar sipping, car dipping, Grant Wood grain gripping. Still tipping on Fofos, wrapped in Fofos, pimpin', Fo-Hoes, and no packin', and no packin'. Blowing on that endo, GameCube, Nintendo. 5% tint, so you can't see up in my window. These niggas don't understand me, cause I'm boss hog on candy. Top down at Maxis with a big Glock 9 handy. Pieced up, creased up, stand dressed to impress. Big boss belt buckle under my Michelin S. Oh, Gucci shades up on my braids when I escalade. When I'm riding spree wheel, sliding like a escapade. I got it made, the big boss of the North. Ain't shit changed, I still represent Swisher House.
Tipping on Bobos, wrapped in Bobos, tipping on Bobos, wrapped in Bobos, tipping on Bobos, wrapped in Bobos, tipping Bobos, and I'm packing Bobos. Still tipping on Bobos, wrapped in Bobos, tipping on Bobos, wrapped in Bobos, tipping on Bobos, wrapped in Bobos, tipping Bobos, and I'm packing Bobos.
Fofos, I'm tipping. Wood grain, I'm gripping. Catch me lane switching with the paint dripping. Turn your neck and your dang missing. Me and Slim, we ain't tripping. I'm figure flipping and syrup sipping. Like do or die, I'm pole pimping. Car stop, rims keep spinning. I'm flipping, drop with invisible tops. Hoes bob with my drop, step out. I'm shaking the block with 418s. Candy green with 11 screens. My gasoline always supreme. Got Dodo the brand with a pain of lean. It tastes grinding to be a king. It tastes grinding to be a king. First round drop piece coming. Who is Mike Jones coming? Slab shining with the grillin' woman. Slab shining with the grillin' woman. I'm Mike Jones. Mike Jones, the one and only. You can't clone me. Got a lot of haters and a lot of homies. Some friends and some phony. Back then, hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot hoes all on me. Back then, hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot hoes all on me. Back then, hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot hoes all on me. Back then, hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot hoes all on me.
Tipping on Bobos, wrapped in Bobos, tipping on Bobos, wrapped in Bobos, tipping on Bobos, wrapped in Bobos, tipping Bobos, and I'm packing Bobos. Still tipping on Bobos, wrapped in Bobos, tipping on Bobos, wrapped in Bobos, tipping on Bobos, wrapped in Bobos, tipping Bobos, and I'm packing Bobos.
What it do is Power Wow, I'm the people's champ. My chain light up like a lamp, cause now I'm back with the camp. I'm crawling similar to an ant, cause I'm low to the earth. People's feelings get hurt when they figure out what I'm worth. I got 84s poking out at the club, I'm showing out. I'm a player, ain't no doubt. Hoes wanna know what I'm about. Biggest diamonds off in my mouth, princess cuts all in my chain. Wood grain all in my range, dripping stains when I switch lanes. Switch the name, it's still the same. Switch a house or switch a blast. Mike Jones, he running the game and magnificent by this cash. Michael Watts, he made me hot. Hard work took me to the top. G-Dash took me to the lot. He wrote a check and bought a drop. I got the internet going nuts, but T-Ferris got my back, so now I'm holding my nuts. It's Power Wow, baby. What you know about me? I'm on that 5-9 South Lee, baby. Holla at me.
Tipping on Bobos, wrapped in Bobos, tipping on Bobos, wrapped in Bobos, tipping on Bobos, wrapped in Bobos, tipping Bobos, and I'm packing Bobos. Still tipping on Bobos, wrapped in Bobos, tipping on Bobos, wrapped in Bobos, tipping on Bobos, wrapped in Bobos, tipping Bobos.
Every
Yeah, the drums they swing low, and the trumpets they go. And the trumpets they go. Yeah, the trumpets they go. Is it weird that I hear violins whenever you're gone? Whenever you're gone. Is it weird that your ass remind me of a Kanye West song? Kanye West song. Is it weird that I hear trumpets when you're turning me on? Turning me on. Is it weird that your bra remind me of a Katy Perry song? Every time that you get undressed, I hear symphonies in my head. I wrote this song just looking at you. Oh, oh. Yeah, the drums they swing low, and the trumpets they go. And they playing for you, girl. And the trumpets they go. Yeah. Yeah, the trumpets they go. Every time that you moan, oh yeah. Is it weird that your eyes remind me of a Coldplay song? Coldplay song. Is it weird that I hear trumpets when you're turning me on? Is it weird that your bra remind me of a Katy Perry song? Every time that you get undressed, I hear symphonies in my head. I wrote this song looking at you. Oh, yeah. Every time you get undressed, every time that you get undressed, symphonies in my head, symphonies in my head. I wrote this song, looking at you. Yeah, the drums they swing low, and the trumpets they go. Acapella on them. There you go. Oh yeah. Come on, come on, come on. There you go. Let's drop.
sister, any job, any broke ass car, and that shit you call art. Fuck you, any friends that I'll never see again. Everybody but your dog, you can all fuck off. I swear I meant to mean the best when it ended. Even tried to bite my tongue when you started shit. Now you're texting all my friends, asking questions. They never even liked you in the first place. Dated a girl that I hate for the attention. She only made it 2 days, what a connection. It's like you'd do anything for my affection. You're going all about it in the worst ways. I was into you, but I'm over it now. And I was trying to be nice, but nothing's getting through. So let me spell it out. A, B, C, D, E, F. You and your mom and your sister and your job and your broke ass car and that shit you call art. Fuck you and your friends that I'll never see again. Everybody but your dog, you can all fuck off. Na 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 na. A, B, C, D, E, F. You said you just needed space, and so I gave it. When I had nothing to say, you couldn't take it. Told everyone I'm a bitch, so I became it. Always had to put yourself above me. I was into you, but I'm over it now. And I was trying to be nice, but nothing's getting through. So let me spell it out. A, B, C, D, E, F. You and your mom and your sister and your job and your Craigslist couch and the way your voice sounds. Fuck you and your friends that I'll never see again. Everybody but your dog, you can all fuck off. Na 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 na. A, B, C, D, E, F. Na 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 na. A, B, C, D, E, F. You and your mom and your sister and your job and your broke ass car and that shit you call art. Fuck you and your friends that I'll never see again. Everybody but your dog, you can all fuck off.
You cut out a piece of me, and now I bleed internally. Left here without you, without you. And it hurts for me to think about what life could possibly be like without you, without you. I can't believe that you would've believed me. Fuck all of your reasons. I lost my shit, you know I didn't mean it. Now I see it. You run and repeat it, and I can't take it back. So in the past is where we'll leave it. So there you go. Oh, can't make a wife out of a hoe. Oh, I'll never find the words to say I'm sorry, but I'm scared to be alone. You cut out a piece of me, and now I bleed internally. Left here without you, without you. And it hurts for me to think about what life could possibly be like without you, without you. Oh, oh, wow, oh, oh, wow, oh, oh, wow, oh, oh, wow. Without you, without you. Oh, oh, wow, oh, oh, wow, oh, oh, wow, oh, oh, wow. Without you, without you. It's gonna be hard here on my own, and even harder to let you go. I really wish that we could've got this right. So here I go. Oh, can't make a wife out of a hoe. Oh, I'll never find the words to say I'm sorry, but I'm scared to be alone. You cut out a piece of me, and now I bleed internally. Left here without you, without you. And it without you.
I appreciate all y'all for being here. For those who are returning, thank you so much for coming back. For those who are new, welcome to the stream. It's your boy Swag. We're going to be doing some Rocket League tournaments this evening, this afternoon, wherever you are. All I know is we about to get it popping in about 2 minutes because we got 9 other people besides me that have pulled up to the T.TVs/Swag Music 5 minutes after the hour tournament. And before I even start anything, man, how is everybody out there, man? How are y'all doing? Good to be back on the stream. I know that much. I knew it! It's so good to be back on the stream. Man, I missed y'all, man. I missed y'all. I missed y'all. Like, honestly, and I'm not even joking. I could have been hanging out with someone tonight. I could have been hanging out with somebody, and I said, man, I'm getting on a stream. And they're like, well, we'll just hang out tomorrow then. And I'm like, okay, cool. So we're here on this stream. Because I said, I'm going to come and pull up on y'all, and we're going to have a good evening. Man, look. It's been a long week, so we're going to make this a long stream. We're going to try to go 3 hours on this one. We are going to try to go 3 hours on this stream. Are y'all going to stay with me? Are y'all going to coach me through it? Because it's a lot of time for me to stream. Ugh, come on, y'all. Y'all got to give me y'all strength tonight, man. So where's everybody pulling up from? We got about a minute left until the first.
You're never going out of style. Ooh, pretty baby, this world might have gone crazy. The way you save me, who could blame me when I just wanna make you smile? I wanna throw you like Michael, I wanna kiss you like Prince. Let's get it on like Marvin Gaye, like Hathaway. Write a song for you like this. You're over my head, I'm out of my mind, thinking I was born in the wrong time. One of a kind, living in a world gone plastic. Baby, you're so classic. Baby, you're so classic. Baby, you're so classic. 4,000 roses, anything for you to notice. All the way to serenade you, doing it's not style. I'ma pick you up in a Cadillac like a gentleman, bring it glamour back, keep it real to real in the way I feel. I could walk you down the aisle. I wanna throw you like Michael, I wanna kiss you like Prince. Let's get it on like Marvin Gaye, like Hathaway. Write a song for you like this. You're over my head, I'm out of my mind, thinking I was born in the wrong time. It's like I rewind, everything is so throwback-ish. I kinda like it how you're out of my league, old school chic, like the movie star from the silver screen. You're one of a kind, living in a world gone plastic. Baby, you're so classic. Baby, you're so classic. Baby, you're so classic.
Baby, you're class and baby, you're sick. I never met a girl like you ever till we met. A star in the 40s, centerfold in the 50s. Got me tripping out like 60s. Hippies, queen of the discotheque. A 70s dream and an 80s best. Hepburn, Beyonce, Marilyn, Massive. Girl, you're timeless. Just so classy. Over my head, I'm out of my mind, thinking I was born
In the wrong time, it's like I rewind, everything was so throwback-ish. I kinda like it how you're out of my league, old school chic, like a movie star from the silver screen. You're one of a kind, living in a world gone plastic. Baby, you're so classic. introverted, can't make friends. Pray for better days, now it's 300K when my day ends. Do you remember last night, cause I blacked out? In that all-white dress with her back out. Said be careful with her heart, cause it's fragile. And thinking about her past, make her lash out. See with me, it ain't no worries at all. Any problem, I'll be there in one call. If we locked in, you my dog. Finna you hang pictures on my wall. Roll one, let's get high tonight. Backseat, Maybach, lavish life. Chillin' with the stars like a satellite. AP on my arm and it's shining bright.
Living in the haze, staying in the shade. All I do is sit around and wait for better days. I could use a break. Can I get an amen? All I do is sit around and wait for better days. Sit around, better days. I can use a break. All I do is sit around